I'm right back at y'all with the NBA top players of all time. I hope y'all been keeping up. We down to number 30 right now. And it's been getting lit. This next list, I got 4 players for y'all. Top 60 all time. 4 players I'm going to talk about right now. And they've been teammates. Let you think about it for a second. All right, that's enough time. I'm going to move into the first player, number 30, Elgin Baylor. Yeah, I'm going back. Here I go again. You know, I'm a historian when it comes to sports, especially basketball. Elgin Baylor, yeah, he played back in the day, no doubt about it. The greatest player to ever come out of Washington, D.C. as a basketball player. Elgin Baylor played in the 60s. Got his man. Elgin Baylor, his career averages are astounding. 10-time All-NBA player. He's the original wing, small forward, shooting guard. Everything that transpired later from Dr. J to Michael Jordan, Connie Hawkins, Dominique Wilkins, you name it. Elgin Baylor. Make sure you know the name. Elgin Baylor, his numbers have been incredible. He averaged 27 points on his career. He had a season where he averaged basically 35 points a game, 20 rebounds a game. That's insane. Along with about 5 assists, I think. You could count on him for about 4 or 5 assists. You could count on him for big-time rebounds. Now, he had another season where he averaged like 38 and 18 boards with like 4 dimes. That's like Giannis numbers, but not, because Giannis ain't averaged 38, if you know what I'm talking about. Now, Giannis is also like 6'11", it's almost 7 feet tall. Elgin Baylor was 6'5". I don't know if I mentioned that already. Elgin Baylor, 6'5", was a man amongst boys out there when he was playing. You couldn't foul him. He could hit the free throw, get it to the cup, could play above the rim and dunk. Elgin Baylor did it all. And one of the greatest players of all time at number 30. Now at number 29, I'm going with Russell Westbrook. He's controversial. People are going to say, you know, Russ didn't win a championship. He's not a winner because he's caused some issues on his teams in terms of his style of play. Not going to completely dispute that, because I think there's things Russell could have did in his career to generate wins more in terms of just his style of play. But Russell plays one way, full tilt, 100%, everything, leave it out on the floor. And that's what he does. Regardless of what you think about him, you better think about him as a top 50 player. He's a league MVP. He's a scoring champ. And people look at him for just trying to get a bucket, but he's actually led the league in assists like 3 times. Russell Westbrook, we're not even getting to the most important part, triple-double king. 3 seasons he's averaged a triple-double. And one of them was his league MVP season. Russell will hustle on D, get after you, get all over you. If you around the rim when he come into the cup, watch your head. And his tenacity and passion are not to be overlooked. Russell Westbrook, a 9-time All-NBA standout, is one of the greatest of all time. And his teammate at one point in his career was James Harden. At my number 28, James Harden, that 2017 season when Russell Westbrook won the league MVP, I thought James Harden probably should have got the award. He wasn't averaging quite as many points, but he was leading the league in assists. His team was much better record-wise, and it was due to him. That being said, kudos to Russell. He carried the Oklahoma City Thunder that year too. Regardless of that, James Harden, his ability to get after the ball in terms of getting after the bucket, getting a bucket. Most people consider James Harden a shooting guard. To me, his best position is the point guard. His passing, his ability or skill to see passes that others don't see and make passes that others can't make, to me, is top tier. In the same conversation with your John Stockton, Steve Nash, Jason Kidd, Magic Johnson, all these guys. James Harden makes effortless passes, and he can get you buckets. Led the league in scoring 3 times in his career, which is a rarity. Not many people have done it. Guys have led the league in scoring 3 times is not a common thing. League MVP, 8-time All-NBA standout. James Harden deserves to be number 28 on my list. And at number 27, the logo, Jerry West. Rest in peace. Jerry West, one of the best of all time. The logo was always Clutch. His name other than the logo is Mr. Clutch. Jerry West, one of the great players of all time at only about 6'2". Most people look at him as a shooting guard, I believe, even though most years in his career he's listed as the point guard. However, he was a scoring point guard before we talked about a scoring point guard. Jerry West, a 12-time All-NBA standout. More importantly, he was a two-way player before it was a word. 5 times on the All-NBA defensive team. Jerry West led the league in scoring a few years. Jerry West would get you like 27 to 30 points a game, 6 to 7 boards, 6 to 7 assists, and be clutch when it mattered. Only reason he doesn't have more championships has to do with the fact that he played during the time of Bill Russell. We'll get to that later. Jerry West was that dude, and y'all need to respect him and know that at 6'2", when we talk about Jerry West, who was teammates with Elgin Baylor, 6'2" at the point guard for Jerry West, 6'5" at the small forward for Elgin Baylor. What they did, nobody can take it away. They were 2 all-time greats. And Jerry West, he's number 27 all-time in my opinion. All right, that's all the time I got. Y'all know what it is, and you know who you looking for. J Heat Sports Media. Remember to like, subscribe, or get at me in the comments. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, X, and TikTok. And you know I'm coming at y'all with that fire as always.